Storm Track 8 meteorologist Ryan Morse is tracking this, and it's not just been wet. I mean, it's been insanely wet for some areas across the state.
Yeah. The good news is some of our conditions have improved because rain is ending across the area. We did have a flash flood warning in place across some of the areas you see on your screen. That has been now you take a step back into an aerial flood warning. So this is going to run until tomorrow morning, but for the most part, the flooding concerns starting to ease in these locations. These counties still include Madison, Delaware, Hamilton, and Tipton counties. We had multiple rain reports. These are radar estimates, but we had a report in Elwood, upwards of 8 inches of rain. Also, a viewer up in Upland, just south and east of Marion, reporting over 3 inches. Anderson, we had a report close to 7-8 inches. So a lot of rain has fallen in the area. As we look at other areas in central Indiana, Indianapolis picking up over 0.6 of an inch. Most of us getting a good amount of rain in relief to some of our drought conditions, but it is good to see some of that flood, at least threat, starting to end. Storm tracker across much of the Midwest, or much of at least central Indiana. Not much in terms of showers, just a few more showers up in north sections, but for the most part, rain is ending. And there are no lightning strikes. Severe weather is off to our south and west. We won't have to be worrying about this. This is going to miss us to the south. So current conditions, temperatures holding in the 70s. Also a muggy night. Our dew points in the 60s, some in the 70s in some cases. Precipitation chances as the night goes on. Yeah, we're going to keep seeing these decline through the early morning hours. Could still see an isolated shower waking up tomorrow. But something also to monitor in those communities, at least near Muncie. Although rain is ending, the aerial flood advisory or warning still in place for standing water potentially on the morning commute. But besides that, our rain threat is rapidly ending. Tonight, low temperature dips to 68, so we're not dipping that much considering we're in the 70s now. We'll time us out on Futurecast. Some rain passes to our south. We're waking up tomorrow morning to the cloud cover. Could still see an isolated shower, but for the most part, we see that rain threat end, and once we get into the afternoon, clouds start to decrease. So I think we'll see partly cloudy skies once we get into the afternoon on Monday, and then we're going to enter another dry period. So it's good that we got the rain for today because our dry period will start to build in next week. Tomorrow's forecast, clouds to start. See those decrease late. Our temperatures get into the low to mid 80s for highs. Here are the forecasted highs through the next couple days. So we're going to start to climb back up with not many rain chances. We'll be back into the 90s throughout much of the week. Wednesday, high temperature of 93 degrees. So as we look at the Peterman Brothers Heating and Cooling 8-day forecast, we got our rain, and we have that small chance of rain at least tomorrow morning. But besides that, we are entering another dry period. It's going to be hot and humid for much of the week. Humidity will be holding relatively high. We'll see the spotty storm chance next weekend. Still a lot to determine there. But overall, temperatures holding well above average through next weekend.